What's going on, everyone? I hope you are well and you're having an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 things that you can do to improve your confidence. But first and foremost, why are you struggling with your confidence? That's a really, really important question for you to ask yourself. Why am I struggling with my confidence? Why do I feel this lack of confidence? And it's exactly that, it's a lack of. And a lot of the times we struggle with our confidence because we have some form of lack in our lives. And when it comes to confidence, it's lack in itself, lacking that confidence in yourself. And what happens then? When you're lacking that confidence in yourself is usually because you are looking for validation externally. You're looking for other people to validate you. You're looking for other people to fill your emotional needs, and you are not taking control. You've lost control of your life. You've lost control of who you are in mind, in body, in spirit. So you are always looking and comparing yourself on social media, comparing yourself to other people, and that brings confidence down because we are looking at, and often we always look at other people who are supposedly doing better than us. They're thriving. Look at how they look at their body, look at their confidence, look at how they speak. So then you start to then lack self-confidence. You start to feel emotionally unwell. You start to drain yourself of this positive energy that drives your confidence. So it's really, really important, first and foremost, is to understand why. Why am I lacking in confidence? What am I doing, or what am I attaching myself to? What actions am I taking that's putting me in this position where I'm actually in lack? So how do I then boost my confidence? Well, number one, stop comparing yourself to other people. You are never going to be them, and they are never going to be you. You are a special individual. You are unique. You are unique in every single way, which is the reason why you are here, and you are not them and they are not you. So we're here to have individual experiences, but it takes you to be, number 2, in control of your life in order for you to be able to see who you truly are. Because once you have that control in your life, you are then able to work and see the positive things about yourself. And how do you do that? How do you look and find positive things about yourself? Number 3, gratitude. When you start to practice gratitude, when you start to look at the things that you have around you, your home, your health, did you wake up today? Are you alive? Do you know how precious it is to be alive today? Today is never guaranteed. We take for granted that we're going to wake up tomorrow, but tomorrow never exists. The only thing that we have is today. So understanding that, having gratitude for the fact that you are here, that's a huge thing. There is a reason why you are here. So embrace that. Embrace that. And the next thing, once you practice gratitude, look at the things that you have around you, not necessarily just materialistic things, but your health, food, drink, the ability to walk, to talk, to get around, to do things, to go out and experience the fresh air, the blue sky, or even if it's raining or if it's snowing, it doesn't matter. Because all of these things are incredible things that you have the ability to experience. And when you start to understand these things, when you start to look for things to be grateful for within yourself and stop comparing yourself to everybody else, you start to flourish. You start to really find, incredible things about yourself, things that you can like about yourself. When you look in the mirror, if you don't like what you see, how can you change that? Why don't you like what you see in the mirror? And I can relate to that because when I looked in the mirror at my lowest point, I hated the way that I looked. I was overweight, I was bloated, I didn't look well. So now I made a conscious decision to practice meditation, to practice gratitude, to go training, to look after my health in mind, body, and in spirit, to make sure that if I don't go training, I'll go for a walk, I'll go and play with the kids, I'll do something physical to keep me this vehicle that gets me from A to B every single day. nutrition is really important. What you put into your body, what you feed yourself. This is a food body. So everything that you feed it, you're either going to bring it to health or you're going to bring it into sickness and unhealth. So this is really important. These things are key in order to help to boost your confidence. And then the last thing is start to affirm things to yourself. How you speak to yourself is so important. I hear the way people speak to themselves, especially men, how we speak to ourselves because we think it's bravado. We think it's cool to call ourselves the C word or to say I'm a fucking idiot, or it's not cool, because you're affirming, you're telling yourself that that's who you are. And if you're telling yourself that's who you are, what do you think the most powerful machine that lives up here is going to believe? And once you start to believe that, you then start to create that reality. So can you start to see now? Can you start to understand and possibly start to now look at your patterns of behavior, and you will hopefully start to see and understand why you're lacking in confidence. And use these tools and these techniques every single day, not just until you feel better, because it's something you have to practice daily. And once you get these things tightened up, it almost just becomes like brushing your teeth. You do it without thinking about it. You know, you go, you eat your breakfast, you drink water, you keep yourself hydrated, the things that you do without thinking about it. Why? Because they become habitual. And when you start to create these positive habits, it then starts to build your confidence. So if you're lacking in confidence, put these little things in place. And finally, be kind to yourself. You're going to have great days. You're going to have crappy moments, not days, moments. And when you have those crappy moments, also be mindful around how you speak to yourself. I wanted to touch on that, because if you're mindful around how you speak to yourself, you can change it in the moment. And sometimes we're doing it subconsciously. We're not even aware of it. Why? Because we've created a habit of talking to ourselves like crap. So if you start to talk to yourself in a loving way, in a kind way, and if you do something wrong, you don't berate yourself. You're saying, do you know what? It's okay. We got it wrong. Let's try again. Let's find a solution. And that's what this is. You're finding yourself a solution. And if you stay to the end, good for you. It means that you're serious. You're serious about changing. You're serious about taking that next step in order to build that confidence. Confidence is not something that just comes overnight. It takes years of practice, because you change as a person every single day. You're never the same person, which means that your experiences change all the time. But these practices that I give you, they are the ones that are going to help you to thrive and not lack. I hope you've taken something from this today. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. It is everything that you are. I say it every single time because it's true. And it's true because I've been through it. So if I can find this, you can find it too. I'll speak to you again very soon. Take care.